Good morning, friends. It is going to be one of the most challenging weeks in my training, not because of the mileage, but because this is tech week for us. So that means that I'll be out at the theater all week long days, giving the technical crew time to work the lights, fix set issues, costume issues. We open on Friday. So it's just a really challenging week when it comes to adding the mileage in on top of that. So it's Tuesday. I don't have to be out of the theater until 3. However, I do still have to go teach my 2 morning classes, and I'm just packing my bags up right now. I'm looking at all my stuff. This show requires a lot of face, a lot of hair, which I'm gonna take you guys on that journey of getting to Tartu. So welcome to week 8, and welcome to my life as an actor in New York City. Just realized that my head was cut off in that last video. So like I said, or was saying in that video, is that I'm kind of schlepping all of my stuff around the city today because I'm called to the theater at 3. So I'm still gonna teach my morning classes, and it's just part of the gig when you're an actor here in New York City, that when you have those free moments before you have to be in tech or at your show, you still work, because we're never quite guaranteed when our next job is going to be. I have been so extremely lucky to be working consistently for the past decade, just always working, and that is such a blessing, and I do not take that for granted at all. But these are the moments in New York City when I'm working that I'm like, oh, I gotta carry all of this stuff. But from here, I am at the cathedral on the Upper West Side by Columbia University, and they have a beautiful sanctuary, which you can kind of maybe get a taste. If I kind of pan out like this, I'll give you a better taste with my camera. But this cathedral rivals that of St. Patrick's in Midtown. It's probably the equivalent size, but just as beautiful. So if you're ever up here on 110th near Columbia University, definitely take the time to come and see this cathedral. Okay, heading to the class, gonna teach, and then taking you guys out to the theater with me. I've made it out here to Flushing Meadows Park, heading to the theater. I'm a little out of breath because I'm still carrying this bag from Columbia to Flushing Meadows Park, which is out here. You can probably see behind me Citi Field. And then in front of me is the US Open area. And this is also the site of the 1964 World's Fair, where Walt Disney debuted Mr. Lincoln, Carousel Progress, People Mover, Monorail, It's a Small World, The House of Tomorrow, all kinds of Disney history is out here in Flushing Meadows Park. And this is where my theater company that my husband and I started 11 years ago is housed. So we're out here at the Queen's Theater, which at one time was part of the GM Pavilion in the World's Fair. So I'll show you a little bit of that, but a lot of cool history. Yeah, it's a lovely little walk from here to there, and I'm going to enjoy it. Call my mama. All right. So you guys, this is our theater. This is one of the relics left over from the World's Fair. And in fact, there are relics inside this theater from the 1964 World's Fair, but this is where we have been a resident company for the past roughly 6 years. This is the Queen's Theater, still standing from the 1964 World's Fair. It's pretty amazing. Okay, it is day 2 of tech for Tartuffe, and I just got to the theater. It is about 11:51. We start at 1 o'clock, and I'm just getting my curlers ready. They're going to try something new with my hair today. They want to go a little further into the punk, the punk look. So we're going to try something different, and yeah, so I'm a little tired today. It's raining out. It's like real feel is 47, so it's cold today. I have a maintenance run on the plan for the dinner break, but it's raining out, so I actually don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm just trying to be very good to myself this week and cut myself some slack if my mileage is low, because tech is a really stressful week and it requires me to be at the theater pretty much all day. And so I'm just telling myself, if I don't get all the miles I had down on my plan in this week, 1 week of low mileage is not going to make or break my training cycle. That's something I have to remind myself of, because I start to compare myself to people on Instagram and the people that are getting out there and doing it, and I realize that we all have different stories and we all are have different lives, and that it's okay if 1 week is a low mileage week and it does not make or break the entire work you put into your training cycle. So I'm gonna get these curlers in my hair. I'll check back with you guys here in a bit, and then will transform myself into a Tartuffified Lumiere. All right, see you guys in a bit. You guys, we're on our break, and I got Marcus. Woo! Marcus, like Michael, is doing his first run Disney event in January. Yep. But we are on our break, and I'm going out for 2 miles in full makeup. So my girl over at running in makeup, I think this takes it to a whole new level. If you haven't watched her channel, I'm putting a link down below. She's incredible, awesome, amazing, and hilarious, with a bunch of Southern feistiness, which you know I love. And yeah, so I'll put a link, but let's do this 2-miler with lashes on.
Lashes all day.
All right, we're out here. We've almost hit 2 miles in beautiful Flushing Meadows Park. My makeup is still kicking it, thanks to Urban Decay. I'm gonna be heading around soon, back to the theater. I think Marcus may stay a little bit more and do.
I got stuff to do.
You know.
Gotta prep for the show.
That's right. So, but feeling good. Been taking our praise breaks, our walk breaks. Woo. So we're about to start another run. All right. This is the final day of tech rehearsal for Tartuffe. Tomorrow we open our show, and I am back in Flushing Meadows Park walking on my way to the theater. It is a gloriously beautiful day outside, and I am feeling so good. One, because I feel really proud of myself for getting out there yesterday. The weather was kind of gross, but I got out there yesterday and did that run in full makeup, which I know that I really didn't want to do it. I wanted to stay inside and just kind of enjoy a little bit of extra time before we did another run of the show, but I am just so thankful I got out there and did it. You know, sometimes you don't want to do the run. Sometimes in the midst of the run, you don't want to be doing the run, but I can tell you, you never regret that run. You really don't. And it was a short one. I did 2.5 miles, which normally I do 4, but I'm just so glad I got some miles in yesterday. I'm getting more in on Saturday morning, and then, yeah, little victories. We take them. So I am on my way, like I said, into the theater for the last final day of tech, and we open tomorrow and all is good. So let's get in that theater and let's rock it out. All right. Bye. I can't believe it, but I'm getting these runs in on Tech Week. I thought for sure, there is no way I can juggle this and get all of these miles in that I need to do. And disclaimer, I have shortened the maintenance run miles. So I'm not doing the full 45 minutes, but I'm doing about 30 minutes. So I'm shortening it by 10 minutes just because I am literally finding little pockets of time to get these runs in. I am just taught a bar class. I have this little tiny break of an hour in between this class and the next one that I teach. So I'm getting the maintenance run in now. And then I have to head out to the theater. We have a put-in rehearsal because one of the understudies is going on tonight for the show. And so I have to do the put-in rehearsal and the show. I'm really kind of proud of myself that I got out there and I did these, because so many moments I was so just like, no, I'm at the theater. I'm trying to get in this makeup and this costume, but I did it, or am doing it, still working on it. Almost there though. So I'm really proud of myself. I hope you have enjoyed this week of getting a taste of my acting life. All right, let's get this done. It's opening night, another opening, another show. It's opening night of Tartuffe, and I am here at the theater with an airplane overhead. I am here roughly 2 hours early because that's how long it takes me to get into glam punk look. So I'm heading on in, gonna eat the rest of this burrito because it's delicious, and get myself centered and ready, and you guys will see my transformation. All right, see you on the inside.